most noticeable is that I'm no longer using the Crescent Falcon. I have the Killage, which I'm probably mispronouncing, but I went and found this. I couldn't remember where it was. I thought I already had it in my inventory, and it turns out it was in World 4-1 near where the Vanguard demon is. So I quickly ran in there, picked it up, and I have leveled it up. I did some farming, leveled it, and then turned it into a Crescent Killage. So I do want to get that up more, but you need Moon Shadestone, which is mostly found on Reapers who are in an area where we haven't been through yet. So maybe we'll get to that point today, and if so, then I'll probably pick up some Moon Shadestone. I'll be able to level it up more. But you can see that it's... I put the Falcon away. But I think the Crescent Falcon +1 at the same, so exactly the same level, but a different weapon. I think it's like 68 base damage or physical damage, and something like 78 magic damage. So you can see that this is better. It does weigh quite a bit more, so unfortunately I had to level up my strength. I think that was about 3 levels I needed to put into that, which felt like a bit of a waste of levels, but it is going to be worthwhile later down the line, because you can't just use magic for every enemy that we come across. So it should be worthwhile. It should do quite a bit more damage. I haven't actually used it on any enemies yet, I don't think. I think that it was the last thing I did was finishing leveling up to +1 before I finished playing, because I didn't want to do too much through the game off stream. So what I'll probably start off with is we'll go and try to take on the Adjudicator again. I think 2 streams in a row I've tried to do that and made a meal of it, so we'll try doing that now, see how I get on with it, because I need to beat him from above to get the One Shell Stands trophy. So I'll have a go at that. If we do that first, then that unlocks the start of the next area in that world, which is a really good soul farm. So we'll have a go at that. And then after that, I think probably I will go and try to save Yuria the Witch. So that will be in World 3-3. And we need... I've got all of the officials' clothes, I think, because you need all of the officials set. So we need to wear that in order to go and rescue her. But I need the keys that you get off the fat officials in that area. So I have to go through there, have a go at that. We did try it, I think it was either the last stream or the stream before, had a go at it, but I kind of went in there. I didn't have any grass, I didn't have any spice, and I was under leveled for the area. So I was kind of just running in, basically trying not to get hit as much as possible, and it was just a silly time to be trying to take it on. So I have farmed a little bit, got some grass. I'm not sure how much spice I've got, so I might need to get hold of some of that, but I can just buy some of that from Baldwin. So yeah, that's the plan today. And then, I don't know, we might get through that. What else would there be? Maybe 3-2 we'll make a start on if we get to that Upper Latria. We'll see how it goes. But they're the main 2 goals for today. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll check my stats as they are at the minute, actually. Probably would like to get Vitality up a bit more, but not at the expense of Magic or Intelligence. I'm probably going to need to start upgrading Faith as well soon, because hopefully we will have Saint Urbain freed. And once we've freed him, he can teach us a lot more miracles than his disciple that we're learning them from at the minute. So let's go straight to Island's Edge and see how this weapon compares to the old one. I've never used this weapon at all, so it'll be interesting to see what kind of damage it does. Wow, we can almost one-hit them now with an R2, that was. So it is doing a lot better. Yeah, I didn't know if he would aggro. I need to check my rings because I don't know what I've got on at the minute. Okay, Providential. Absolutely don't need that on here. We'll put the thief ring on instead. So this should be, I mean, it will be absolutely fine. The Falcon would have been fine to get through this area, to be honest, but this will be fine at the level that it's at until we get to the next area in this archstone. And then we can level it up a bit more, and it should be absolutely fine to take us to the end of the game. Oh, I got both of them. I'm gonna die. Yeah. No, I forgot that they're quite sensitive if they both aggro at the same time. Pay more attention. Come on, you. I'm not afraid of you anymore. In the words of Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone, I'm not afraid anymore. I mean, you know, contextually, if I came across one of these guys just in the street, I would absolutely be afraid. Come on, you. Yeah, there we go. Oh, no thank you. No item drops from any of them either. Right, here we go. Slowly, you. Yes, there we go. I mean, I'm doing all this, making such a meal of it. But this is the easy bit, I'm just trying to get to the boss. There we go. I would say, considering they're not particularly difficult enemies, they're hard if they swarm you, but compared to some other areas, this is obviously only the first part of this archstone. These are definitely the enemies that I make the biggest meal out of fighting. I never seem to be able to just fight them smoothly without any trouble. And I never remember that that's there either. Having the thief ring on at this point actually can be annoying because it would be helpful if you aggroed a bit sooner. Oh, oh, he stayed up. Okay, there we go. Right, here we go. Last stream I tried jumping over this about 1,000,000 times and succeeded, I think, twice. Right, that's it. I'm declaring that I have fully and completely learned how to do that now. That's... I don't have any trouble with that anymore. Any future issues with it are just glitches in the game. It must have taken me about 15 tries at one point in the last stream to do that. Right, let's check what situation we've got going on. So, plenty of grass. I will need spice. I don't need the fire bombs. I'll put some full moon grass on. And definitely will need spice because my current magic level is not enough to beat Adjudicator with as much magic as I've currently got. So, as usual, I'll ignore the red-eye skeleton that is through here because, quite frankly, I just don't need to fight him. Here we go. So, I have heard someone say if you step all the way back here, his tongue attack won't hit you. So, let's just see if that's true. Although I believe that's only a thing if you've got the thief ring equipped, which we have, so that's fine. Doesn't seem to be aggroing. Okay, let's see. Maybe he can't get me from there. Nope. Doesn't seem. So let's see if we can just keep... Oh. Keep on him from here. Stepping back like that suggests that he's de-aggroed. Okay, yeah, I think this is definitely not a glitch, but... Oh no, he can hit you there, okay. So it's just the way I'd been moving around. Right. Well, we've got it down to less than half health. So at the minute, it's not that he can't hit, it's that he'll de-aggro at that range. So, again, he's moved away, so does that mean... Oh, I've run out of magic. That was silly, I wasn't paying attention to that at all. 9 spice, though, should be fairly easy to finish him off in here. Here we go. Oh my word, I can't believe that was that easy after how much I had just completely made it look so difficult previously. Right, there are items around here, I'm sure there are as well. Here we go. Is that the only thing? It must be. Right, very good. So I think that's the only one of those kind of boss special fight trophies that I've got left. Swollen Demon Soul, good. I'll go back to the Nexus. So there's the one for killing the Tower Knight without killing any archers, I've got that one. The one for, it's not really the same, but killing the Penetrator with Bior, I already have that. The one for killing the Fool's Idol without hitting any of the kind of decoys that she throws up, I've done that. What else is there? There's definitely one more. Oh, kill Maiden Estrella without without killing Garvinland first. And yeah, I did that the first time through as well. I can't think of any more though. I don't think there are any more boss specific trophies. 15,000 souls, that's enough for a level. Okay, apparently there might be some issues with the broadcast. Let's see. It says I'm on air. Because I just had some problems with YouTube and everything looked fine on my end, and I realised that nothing was working after about 10 minutes in the stream, which ordinarily, you know, that wouldn't be too bad, but in that 10 minutes I got a trophy, and obviously it's annoying not to have that on the stream, because the whole point of this stream series is that I'm trying to get all the trophies. So I beat Adjudicator without knocking him down, so that was the One Shall Stand trophy. And considering how much I'd been like making a meal of that over the last couple of streams and how hard I'd make it look, even though it's not really hard, that was really, really irritating. So I might be able to save gameplay of it. In fact, I might see if I can do that now. Let's see, save short clip. I save the last 30 minutes, then that'll be on there. So I should be able to edit it and put it on the start of the stream, at least. So anybody who's watching this as a video after the fact, it will all look fine. But yeah, really, really annoying. So there's twice I've tried to stream on YouTube now, and it's not worked. You know, it's been really, really poor. There's been issues to do with like account linking and things like that. So yeah, I don't know whether it's worth continuing with YouTube. I'll see if I can sort it and then maybe give it a go one more time. But now, the next thing that we're going to do is, well, firstly, I'm going to get back into body form, soul form, sorry. And that was 15,000 souls, so I'll definitely go and pick those back up again. Where are they? There they are. I'll level up. I don't know what I want to level up though, so we'll see. I think, just checking the settings just to make sure everything's working again. Yep, everything seems like it's okay. Okay, I'm just getting paranoid now because everything looks like it's not working. Okay, so let's see. My current level is 40, but I had to level up strength in order to be able to switch over to the killage. So that felt like a little bit of a wasted level, but it should be okay. I do still want to focus on magic and intelligence, obviously, but I'm going to need to start getting faith up at some point because we need to start getting miracles off Saint Urbain, who is in the next area in World 4. So we're going to have to start leveling that up at some point, although I don't think I'm going to need it as high on this playthrough. So I might focus on that in New Game Plus a little bit more. Intelligence 24 is a spell slot. If I get up to 30, that's another spell slot, so it might be worth putting it up to that. Vitality, probably I should maybe put a little bit into that. Magic, it will stop getting much better around 30, so maybe I'll focus a little bit less on magic at this point. So let's see, what I've got enough for one level. I'll go for vitality because I haven't really been focusing on that. I'll just use that one. And what I am going to do now is go back to World 4 and do a couple of things. So firstly, we're going to go back to 4.1. And the reason I'm going to do that is because when I was farming materials to upgrade the Killage yesterday, I put the Providential Ring on because it upped my chance of getting new materials, which I needed. So that was great, but I ended up getting one other thing, which was really good, which is the gold coin. So the gold coin is just it's an item that increases luck temporarily, which is good, because that can increase your pickup rate and things like that. But we need it for a ring. So it's a really rare drop and it's only the fat officials that drop it. So there's not a very high chance of getting one because there aren't that many fat officials throughout the game. And you can obviously artificially increase your luck. You can increase your luck stat, but you can use certain weapons and the Providential Ring, as I was, to increase luck. And I killed that fat official, I think, maybe twice while I was farming, and I managed to get one. So it was a really, really rare drop, but I was really happy about it. So that was great because I thought it was going to take ages and I was going to have to do loads of farming off stream. And I've seen people on Reddit and things say that they have had to farm for like an hour to get one. So super happy that I didn't need to do that. And we're going to use it here because the item that we can get from it is in this world. Oh, not keeping an eye on that stamina again. There we go. Don't really need to kill these guys to get to it, so that's fine. Where we do need to go is off and to the right. No, to the left, sorry. Actually, I might kill these again because... Whoa, I didn't realise that would break my guard off one hit. That one's fine. I'll kill these again because I might have another go at the Vanguard Demon. I don't need to kill it. I don't think it's got any items that we need for this playthrough. But if I kill them, then they're not going to bother me. While we fight Vanguard. One shot him. We need to go through here. I mean, that's their equivalent of an R2. It's just lethal. I hate this bit with all of the tunnels under here. I think there are only probably a grand total of about 4 skeletons in the whole place, but they hit so hard and you can't get away from them in these small areas. I think there's one more up here. Yes. Right, so the reason we're up here is because we need to go and see Sparkly the Crow. Because they will trade with us. And we happen to have something particularly shiny. Okay, so all we need to do is drop the gold coin. And then we exit the game and reload it. then there's a new item there. And it's the Ring of Uneven Scales. So this is... I haven't got anything else sparkly, I'm sorry. There's nothing else at the minute. Where is it? I've never got this ring before, so I don't know where it is in the list. Uneven Scales. Raises item burden, but lowers equip burden. So you can carry more stuff, but you can't have as much actually equipped on you at any one time. Which... those seeking fortune who wish to avoid conflict. So the idea is that, you know, if you're just going around trying to pick up as many items as possible... Hello, Ryan. I've had all kinds of nightmare issues with the stream so far, so... But we're on now. I did want to be streaming on YouTube to see what that was like, but it just... yeah, it didn't work. I think typical, like, Google account issues and stuff like that is what stopped it. So, we'll go and try and fight the Vanguard Demon again. Which again, there's absolutely no need to do. Because I've collected every item from this area. I don't need to come back here at any point. I don't know if this Red Eye Skeleton drops anything useful actually, so maybe I'll fight him first. And by fight, I mean kill him from miles away like a chicken. Fuel Blade Stone. Yeah. Might need that. So, yeah, we'll try the Vanguard Demon. Although I'm not, like, hugely desperate to beat him. But I think he's a decent amount of souls if you do, so it's worth giving it a go. If I remember rightly, the magic doesn't do that much damage. Uh-oh. Those guys really shouldn't be, attacking me that much because I've got the Thief Ring on. He's just staring us out. The Thief Ring is also the reason that he's not aggro in here, because it means that his aggro range is way lower than it would be. It means he's just taking it. This feels kind of cheap, but also I don't care because he killed me a few times. I mean... no, I was going to say I'll go in and kill him with the sword, but... uh-oh. Where is it? There it is. Oh, he's decided he wants to fight back now that he's very nearly dead. Oh, is he stopped again? There we go. Well, okay, great. Well, that was easy. That's the last item here, I think. I know, you should see when you stand behind him, is when he does his slam attack, he jumps up in the air and back down again, and yeah, there are some impressive jiggle physics on his bum. It bounces around a lot. I don't think there are any more items on this level to collect now. So I'm going to go back to the Archstone and just travel to the next bit of the level. Even though it's a bit of a further run than yeah, no, it's probably about equal distance either way, so it's worth running backwards. Ritual path. That's what we want. Although, I actually think I need a bow to make the most of this area. Can't remember what this item is. Oh. But because we rescued him earlier, Grave of Oblige is here now. And he is very handy.
Hello there, we meet again. You look terrible.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's got that weird over-the-top Cockney accent. So he's got some handy stuff. Bows. I don't think I can use a bow yet. Oh, I can. Short bow, long bow. It might be worth buying a longbow, actually. I've got a compound longbow, but I don't think I'm strong enough to use that. So it's not of much use. But in this next area, it is helpful to have a bow. How much is that? 3,000. That's quite a bit. I'll make them back, though. Right, so if I purchase that, and then how many arrows can I get? I don't need that many. How much is 50? Oh, okay, never mind. Thought it would tell me.
There's somebody I ought to warn you about. A fella who lacks common decency.
Oh?
They call him Patches the Hyena.
Oh, we know Patches.
And he's the one that laid that trap for me. He's the kind of person who'd stab his own mother in the back. If you happen to spot him, you'd do us all a favour by putting him out of his misery.
Well, that's very convenient dialogue for you to have come out with here. I wonder if that will be relevant as we move on. Let's see, we'll equip longbow, equip some arrows. I doubt I will do very much damage with the longbow. Press this. There's the main issue with this level. And they will keep respawning no matter how much we kill them. So they're here now, which is irritating, and you can see them. There's one on the right. Yeah, they're walking towards us. But because they're spawned by this guy, if we kill him, which is going to be a real slog to do because I don't have very much damage with this weapon, then they will all die with him. Though I don't think magic damage is very good here. Where'd you go? Oh, they do de-aggro quite easily, as does he. So this is quite a good farming location if you can do decent damage with a bow, because you can just come here, fire off 2 or 3 shots at him, kill him, and then go back up to the floor above and respawn them all. But it can get irritating if you get into an annoying pattern with these here, because they do hit quite hard. One more might do it. Maybe not. There's the aggro, fine. There we go. So they all die now, and you get all the souls for all of them. So it's only about 4,000, I think, for the whole lot. But if you do that a few times, at this point, at the level that most people will be when they reach this part of the game, that is probably the best soul farm. at this stage. So we're not going to do this whole level now. There's a fake door around here somewhere. Might be here. Definitely around here. Is it on the top floor? We're not going to do this whole level now because, well, it's a really irritating one, basically. Maybe it's on that side. And we've got bigger priorities in the grand scheme of things than doing this level. So getting to Uria is the best thing that we can do. But we can pick up some nice shiny things here first. So there we go, Moonshade Stone. So that is what will upgrade this weapon further. So it's also worth coming in here and killing this guy a few times if you have a magic weapon that you need to upgrade. And if we stand on this here, it opens the next door. So we won't go through there. Not now, anyway. The next boss in this world, in fact the next two bosses, are actually pretty pathetic. So we will beat them fairly easily, but this is probably one of the worst levels for actually managing to get to the boss. It's definitely a fake wall here somewhere. There it is. Right. There's a red phantom through here, though. Now, I don't know if I am really strong enough at this point to take him on. Well, apparently I am, because he aggroed really quickly. Just spam him. This feels... Ooh, okay. Yeah, definitely better, I think, if you are a character who does physical damage. When I did a strength build before, I could wreck him pretty easily. There's a crystal lizard up here, I think, which would be really handy for us to kill, but he runs quite quickly. Come on. And he has a tendency to do that, so he had an upgrade item on him, and now we don't get it, so that's fantastic. I think it's a Moonshade Stone chunk, which we actually need. So it's really annoying that he's right by a cliff. But this brings us all the way back to the start of the level. The white bow, which is great, but we're not strong enough to use it. I think it does magic damage though, so it might be worth upgrading strength so that we can use it. So that's probably as many nice things as we're going to pick up in this level. Apparently I've got no grass left, so that's great. If we proceeded in quote unquote normally through this level, and you come out at the bottom here, and you immediately see these stones. And if you follow them, a man Patches again, who, you know, has obviously set a bear bug on us before, and who Blige has now warned us off.
Oh, hello again. Hey, don't turn a cold shoulder. I didn't mean to do you wrong, really. Come on now. We've got better things to fret about. That pit there is filled with treasure. But, I'm having a little trouble getting to it myself.
He's not wrong.
Go on, take a look. There are more riches than you could dream of.
Yep, definitely treasure down there. Although it doesn't seem to be appearing in the cutscene, actually.
Don't hold it against me, eh? Take your time starving to death. Then I'll sell every last trinket off your corpse.
Yes, Patches is not to be trusted, ever. Yeah, that dick again. Yeah. So he's in every Souls game. And he's in Bloodborne as well. And he does something like that in every single game. He usually kicks you into a hole. And this is Saint Urbain.
Did you fall for that little devil's trap?
With terrible hair.
Well, I did the same. He fooled me, and now I am stuck here. The reverberations seem to suggest that we are connected to the outside. A fearsome dark phantom stands between us and freedom. But have no fear. God will cleanse us of evil.
Ugh.
Pray with me. Umbasa.
Look, mate, I'm gonna help you out of here because you've got good miracles that I can learn. But I'm not interested in your proselytizing. I'm very happy that you enjoy your god. But yeah, I'm not. I don't really want to pray with you, thanks. So we can't get this until we've got pure white world tendency, which we don't have at the minute because it's about, where is it? Well, we've killed one boss, so we'll kill the next two, and we should be able to come back down here and get this. This is the Phantom that he was talking about, who is very quick. He's quite hard to circle around in order to get backstab in. He's got decent health. He's not really worth parrying either. I mean, it would do a huge amount of damage to him, but because he always gives you an opportunity every time he hits you, so it's not really worth it. But if you come here when you're a little bit under level, he can be awful to take on. I think that's the last treasure down here. Apart from the one that we can't get to yet. Now, Urbain will thank us.
It's you. Did you cleanse the world of the aforementioned phantom?
Yes.
God has chosen you. And for that we are thankful. Umbasa.
I've chosen me, mate. Telling me no red phantom is going to get in the way. And then we're straight back up to shout at Patches. Yeah, you.
You? I'm really sorry. I didn't mean what I said. A man's got to make a living, right?
Yeah, get a job in a garage or something.
Look, I can make up for it. There aren't many humans like us. We need to stick together. I know. Have this as a token of my friendship. Not bad, right?
I can't remember what he gives us. Gash resistance ring. Well, thank you for giving me a ring that I've already got. Yes, I need it, but still. Got a spare gash resistance ring now. Great. Wonderful. So there's one more item at the top of here, I think, and then we can leave this world. Yep. Just a stone to stay alive. Oh, there's a trap. I can't remember. Yep, so I was supposed to trigger that running up here, but I didn't hit it, fortunately. Because I'm going to put that down to knowing the game. Definitely wasn't just fortune. Yeah, so that's it. So we'll go, I think, back to the palace now. Oh no, I've come the wrong way. This is continuing through the level, which I don't want to do, but I might as well pick up these while I'm here. So I need to go back up the stairs. Yeah, we'll go to Boletaria, try to get the things that we need in order to rescue Yuria. And then we should be able to do that, and then we will get Firestorm from her, which is probably the best spell in the game. And try Upper Latria. Go to the Nexus first, because I've got enough souls to level up, so I might as well. Where is she? There she is. Is she staring at Ostrava? It looks like she is. Or is she just looking up? Who can tell what's going on in her head? She is weird.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
I'll go magic.
So the world might be mended.
I've got 7,000. I might have enough soul items on me to just do another one.
Artha, may thy
How much does one of these get me? Oh, 200, that's nothing. So do I need something like 10,000? That's fine.
then touch the soul of the
I'll do
mind,
one
key
more
to
in
life's ether.
intelligence as well.
Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Artha, may thy strength.
So, Saint Urbane should be here now because we rescued him. Oh yeah, here he is.
Thanks to you, I was able to seek refuge in this nexus. Now I stay here and pray, along with my disciples, for the heroes facing the demons. If you wish for benevolent protection in your fight against the demons, then bring me demon souls. I will cleanse them and create miracles with their power.
Yeah, so that's true. So some of these are really useful, but it just depends on where you're going and what you need. We'll definitely need Evacuate at some point. That just takes you back to the Nexus. Heal is good, but it takes quite a long time to cast. So it's not the most ideal thing to have on you. Antidote is useful. We will need that anyway, but you know, it's not a priority at the minute. And then I think all of these... God's Wrath is really good. But I think all of these will probably get in the New Game Plus playthrough.
Yes, I certainly cannot, but you must remember.
Wait, actually, have I bought any miracles at all yet?
Oh, is that you? Do you have further offering?
No.
Yes,
So I've got
I
decent
certainly got you must
faith
remember.
in order to be able to learn them. I always find it interesting that normally you learn things before he gets here from a Welsh guy that sits here. And he just disappears when Urbane comes back, so I've got no idea where he goes. Which is not like Frake's apprentice, who's over there, who hangs around after Frake shows up, so... No idea where he disappears off to. So now let's go and see if we can beat... two fat officials we need to kill. One of them has a key and one of them has, I think it's a cap that we need to wear in order to get into the area where Yuria is. Oop. Hopefully coming through here now with this weapon will be a lot easier. Oh yeah, that's a lot better with these guys. I think one of these, yeah, aggro's first. I have to kill the dogs because they'll kill me if I don't. And also, they're probably the most irritating enemies on the game because they just do not stop attacking. They're just relentless. Right, is that crystal lizard there? No, he's disappeared. It's normally here. Come on, you. Oh no, I don't want that. Come on, come through here. Come closer. Yeah, they are cute. I mean, I haven't looked at them really close up, so I don't know if they're like rabid or anything, but I forget that those guys kick. Oh, actually, we can make this area a little bit easier by using the bow, because we can get rid of him before we get near him. And he's really irritating if you have to suffer him before now. There's another one on that ledge there, but you can't get to him. Where is he? Oh yeah, I'm a lot further than where Chris is at this point. Where is that other archer? He's around here somewhere usually. I'm sure he's over there. Never mind. So we should have the quiet guys. I can't remember what they're actually called. The assassins or whatever. But I've got the thief ring on, so I don't know if they're gonna come out. Are you gonna come down here? He's there. Right, so there's two of them there. That's fine. The good thing about them at least is, even though they disappear, and they're really hard to keep track of, they've got low health. So you can take them out quite easily. I'm going to go down here even though I can't remember what's down here, because there are items, but I am concerned about the enemies that are down here. So I know there's definitely an assassin in here somewhere. There he is. I think, and I'm going to end up being disastrously wrong about this, I think he's the only one in here. If we go this way, we just end up back up here. I think he's the one that if you come through here, he attacks you. Yeah, he is. Okay, good. Can't get through there, I don't think. So, take out this guy from afar. Probably make him follow us. Yeah. Yeah, you come down here, that's fine. Come on, no, don't. Well done. You walked to your death. And then I think... Is he down here? Yeah. Okay, now, priority. Is not to go right here. And to try, if possible, to take out a couple of these guys first. Because once you get through there are so many of them, it just becomes a nightmare. At this level, anyway. Right, that's him. Oh, he did hit me once. I wonder how much health we can take off the official from here. 36. Virtually nothing. So it's not worthwhile. So... Right, hang on, I need to be careful here. Because there is a red-eyed knight. Wow, I didn't think I'd be able to two-shot him at this point with magic. I'm not going to complain though. How do you get there? You have to drop off the top? Yeah, it looks like you do. Right, so where's... If you're lucky, he doesn't aggro. Because he will only do so if he realises you're there. And he doesn't always if you've got the food ring on. Right, there we go. So that's one of them. So I've used up a lot of magic on that guy. That iron key ring, or iron key ring, is the thing that we need. And then there's one more further on in the level that we need to beat. Who's that? Him up there. So my ring is... I need the fragrant ring because... Oh! Okay, wow, that was a mistake. I don't know where he came from. Right, let's get the fragrant ring on. Because at the minute, it's not going to do a lot, but I would like to use magic on the enemies that are to come further down the line, and I don't have enough magic left. Anything down there? Maybe. Oh, that was lucky. Oh, I'm getting to the point where I'm really carrying too much now. Right, I don't think there are any enemies nearby, so I'll send some stuff back to storage, because I don't need... Oh, wrong button. I don't need half the stuff that I've got on me. Don't need those at the minute. Don't need any of these. What weapons do I not need? Definitely don't need that. Won't be using it at any point. Oh, we picked up some heavy armour as well. Oh no, that got sent back automatically. Okay, what am I at? 93 of 100. That's fine for now. Never knew why they put this bit here, because there's nothing down here to get to. I always think there would be an item down there or something, but there just isn't. Oh, I did leave an item down there. Oh no, that's an assassin. Where is he? I don't think he comes down here. Where did he go? Oh no, it's not an assassin. Okay, good. No idea where this guy came from though. I don't think there are any items in any of this lot. Nope. Now I think there is an assassin here. Somewhere. Here? Apparently not. But yeah, we can see what's going to happen here, can't we? Yes, you'll have to try harder than that, mate. They threw 3 at me down there and I didn't get hit by any of them. Lazy trap making at this point. Right, I think there's a red-eyed knight here. Yeah. Where's he gone? Oh. There he is. Okay, good. I thought I was going to get done by the crossbowman then. Who can be a lot more irritating than you would give them credit for here, because they are spread. So they're quite hard to line up and avoid in one shot. Right, we're nearly at the point that we need to be now, but I can't remember how many enemies there are around this corner. Oh, and if I remember rightly, we're about to save Ostrava again because he's bloody incompetent. I don't actually need to fight any of those guys. There's definitely an enemy around here, yeah. Oh, they're going to come all the way around and try and fight me if I don't kill them there. No, I'll leave them, it's fine. And then that fat official down there is the one that we really need to kill. Although it seems like these guys are going to make things difficult, which is annoying. I can get them to come up here though. Which, yep, good. Okay, that made life easier. Right, let's see if we can beat the official with just magic. Because I believe... Wait a minute. He didn't aggro then at all. Oh, we've got to get Ostrava in. Because he might die otherwise. Right, let's see if we can get the red-eyed knights beat, because they will wreck Ostrava if we don't. Oh god, they'll wreck me as well. Oh my god, I think Ostrava had like the tiniest bit of health left there. I mean, it doesn't really matter because like it's just completing his quest. There's no trophies or anything that we need. Right, official's cap. That was what we needed from him.
You saved my life. This is the third time. I am truly indebted to you. This is all I have. But please accept it. Now I must go. My father, the king, awaits me.
I've got bad news for you about that, buddy. So, that was fine. That was all a bit of a... well, it was very chaotic, that's all I'll say. He'll just keep walking up and down, thankfully, so he's not going to end up killing himself again. Right, so this was the shortcut, so we won't have to do any of that again now. We can come straight up here and through this bit. And we got the thing that we needed, it was the official's cap. So that's perfect, because now we have everything that we need to rescue Yuria. So I am going to go back this way a little bit though, because there are a few items that I missed. Just because it wasn't really necessary to risk picking them up while we were specifically trying to get through this area. The enemy's next weakness is anywhere. Yeah, that's about right for crossbowmen. That's just a soul. These enemies will follow, but they'll de-aggro before they can get to us. If we go this way, I think, yes, you can hop over here. And get the penetrating sword, that's good. I think you just have to hop over again here and maybe die? No, it won't kill us. But there was still one item that I didn't pick up. So I'll grab that and then we're done in this area. Oh, Ostrava comes here. Interesting, I didn't know he came that far down. I would think it's weird that you can't jump into this bit. I know there's nothing there, but is that a bottomless pit or is it just sludge, isn't it? I know the limitations of the original game are probably the reason that you can't get into there, but you would think they'd have made it something a bit less, I don't know, like if I jump off here for instance, it'll just kill me. But in the context of the rest of the game, that fall damage shouldn't kill you, so it's a bit weird that it's still like that. There's one item left that I need to get. Oh no, there's two items. That one and the one that we could see over there. Which, yeah, I think you just have to drop down onto, but I don't know where from. Oh, it's that ledge there, that's fine. What is it? A soul, that'll do. And then again, I don't really know how we get off. Do we just jump over? Yeah. Right, so now I need to go back to the Nexus because, strictly speaking, got all the items that we need in the inventory, but some of them got sent back to the Nexus because they were too heavy. So we'll pop back to the Nexus, pick up the items that we need, and then come back to this Archstone again. And then we can go through and get Yuria. We also now will rescue Bior, who's a pretty cool character as well. And I might as well level up while I'm here. I'll go magic again. So have a chat to Thomas.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch on you.
And God, we've got so much that we don't need here. Never use throwing knives, so I'll give them all of those. Never use their stealth throwing daggers. Kunai can be helpful, so I'll keep those. Never use all guidance. Noble's Lotus, it will be handy, not where we currently are, but a bit later on. What else? No materials, that's fine, that's good. Use all of the weapons that I've got. So yeah, most of the weight that I have, I think, is either coming from longbows or clothing that I don't need anymore. I'll get rid of the wizard's clothing, I don't need that. Okay, yeah. So, the things that we need, we've got all of the keys that we need. But I need the official's clothes, the official's gloves, the official's leggings, and the official's cap.
You have a heart of gold.
And the best thing about the official's cap is that if you put it on, it makes your character constantly smiling like the officials, which is creepy, but pretty cool. So, now we go back to where we were. Oh, I've just gone to the wrong archstone, that's fantastic. Yeah, wrong archstone. So we actually need to go back from here into a door that we'd already came to. So we got the... can't remember which one it was, the keys. Ring of Iron keys. They all look the same. Yeah, so that is to the prison cells. And once we are in there, we will find another key, which we'll then be able to use to unlock another door. I meant to backstab him there, that was not very good accuracy. So now we can open this. And there's not much in here in the way of items, but there's one enemy to fight. As you get later on, these officials, they stop using magic as much and they end up using weapons instead. As soon as we kill him, we get the bloody iron key, and that is the key that will let us get into Uria. So we've done all this roundabout stuff, but that's finally the one correct key. And there are a few things in here, but most importantly is this one.
Who goes there? Ah, you killed that blooded sluggard for me. I'm called Bjorn, the elder of the Twin Fangs of Boletaria. I thank you. You deserve a handsome reward. Only I have none. Go on ahead. I shall sleep a while.
Seems very confident that he's going to be able to get out of here. And I literally cannot remember what's... I know where we are now. So we're actually on the other side of the gate where the Dregling merchant was hanging out. So he was stood on the other side of this. Oh, the tower shield. Okay, that is massive. And we will never use that. It's super heavy. Gives you super high defense, which is good. But there's absolutely no need for us to use it. So, we've got the key that we need. We can go straight back to Yuria now. Although what I am going to do is just stop the stream for all of a few seconds, because I think I need to change the settings on the bitrate, because it seems to be a little bit low at the minute. So I'm going to stop the stream for a couple of seconds. I'm actually going to pop to the loo at the same time as well. So I'll stop it, change my settings, go to the toilet, then start it again. So it'll be about 2 minutes. So I'm going to stop that now. And I'll see you in a couple of minutes. So I've lowered the resolution but kept the frame rate high. So hopefully it'll be a bit more stable now. So the first thing that we need to do is put on all of the appropriate clothing. So we need all of the officials' clothing on. Including the creepy cap. And then we come back through this way. Probably worth killing the dogs because they'll just attack us anyway. And we come through here. And this time, this opens, because we've got the bloody iron key. Got an item here. And I cannot remember which one of these doors it is. Oh, no, it's not a door, it's this way. Down here, it takes us to a different prison. To the one that we found Bior in. Bloody iron key again. Now we're in a completely different bit. I quite like this part actually. Because you get to see that the actual palace is a very kind of separate bit, you know, it runs... The bridge goes over the top into the palace. That was where we just were, up there. So that's where we ran round to get the fat official for the hat. And then we'll have to fight our way up those stairs eventually, near the end of the level. If we come in here, this is a really, really important place because there are a load of rings in here as well that we can't get anywhere else. So that's important for that trophy. That's just a soul. I think there are 2 rings in here. And because we've got all of this gear on, the stairs lower for us. So there's a ring of the accursed and ring of magical nature. And this guy, he won't aggro us because he thinks that we're a fat official like him, because we've got all of the gear on. Which means we can get an easy backstab on him for starters. It only takes one of those for him to aggro though. and he's quite strong. But we're here for a reason, so I'm not going to risk dying to him, so I'll just I'll take him out like that. But now that we're here, with all this gear on, Yuria won't talk to us.
What do you want with me? Have you brutes no mercy? Do as you wish. There are no secrets here. Only a tired, emaciated frame.
But I think you just have to take off the hat.
Heavens, you...
Yeah, and she recognises us. Well, she realises that we're not one of those.
Save me. Thank you. No, I am fine. With a little rest, I can soon walk.
And that's that. So, before I forget, I'm going to put the things I was wearing back on. And now we can go back to the Nexus, and she will be there, and she will sell us all kinds of good spells. But there is one in particular that we want. This is where it's handy to have the Miracle Evacuate, because I wouldn't have to run all the way back. But hey ho. Can hear the dog carts. Yeah. And all of that, how convoluted that is, you can see how it is super easy to miss Yuria if you don't know that she's there. Because why would you do all of that if you didn't know to already? So it's really easy to miss out on some of the best spells in the game, which might not be that bad depending on what kind of character build you've got, but if you're doing a magic build, she's absolutely vital. And now she's over here.
Hello again. You saved me from great agony. I am sorry, for I cannot offer proper thanks. But should you have demon souls, I can teach you magic. Only my witchcraft is of a dark nature, and arouses suspicions. Why not try the magic of the great sage Freyg?
So I think that means that our magic stat is not high enough. I think maybe it needs to be 30.
Are you certain it would?
Oh no, she just asked us again.
Such as you, but are you sure?
I certainly am. So it's Firestorm that we want, and it is ridiculously OP, but it takes 3 spell slots, but that's okay. She's got Ignite as well. Don't need that at the minute, that's fine. So I'll get rid of all of the ones that I've got on at the minute. Firestorm I'll attune, and you can see it only leaves us space for one more. So I'll just use Soul Ray.
Once, I lusted after demon souls. I passed the fissure into Boletaria, but became trapped by the Nexus. Then, the King's executioner, Meralda, chained me up inside that tower. My thirst for demon souls is no more. On the contrary, I find such power dangerous.
We could actually go and fight Meralda now.
Speak to me again.
But I don't think I'll do that just yet.
Ah, hello there.
I do like Beor.
You rescued the sorceress from that tower. I express my gratitude. There can be no excuse for such ill treatment of an innocent. The king would be proud.
And it's nice that he passes comment on us having saved Yuria as well.
Thou seekest the power of the soul, then touch the soul.
So I will continue with
Soul of the lost, withdrawn from
intelligence. I don't need as much. I'll keep doing magic. I think I want to do as much damage. Oh, I've just realised I'm 400 souls short, so I better take care of that first. Let's see. Unknown hero. Might as well use both of those. That works out. One more magic. And what I'm also going to do now is see if I can upgrade the weapon a little bit more. I'll go and see Ed. Oh, that crystal lizard respawn. That the other day I thought I had exhausted that when I killed it as many times as I thought it was possible to do. Sharpstone. I don't think we're going to need Sharpstone again at any point, but I think they respawn 3 times, and I'm sure I killed it 3 times, so I thought it had disappeared altogether, but apparently not. Let's see then, can we upgrade this? Yes. Oh no, I don't have enough souls. But that's, again, easily remedied. How much is that worth? 2,000. Perfect.
If it be a blacksmith.
Good, okay, so that's a bit better. Right, so I have to make a decision as to what to do now. Where to go. Could have a go at doing World 4-2, which is an annoying level, but if you can do it, you can definitely get all the way to the end, because the final boss there is very easy. Where else have we got? Could do Upper Latria. Haven't been to the Depraved Chasm yet. Let's have a go at this level. It might be worth buying some more arrows off Blige as well while we're here.
Oh, hello.
Let's see. Yeah, normal arrows are fine. Oh wait, no, I haven't. How much do they cost? 10? Why can I only purchase 4 then? Oh, my item burden.
But a bit of indulgence.
I'm carrying too much. Okay, what can I get rid of? Let's see. I can send the secret dagger. Don't need any of the official's clothes anymore. I can't wear the other burrower stuff at the minute, so I might as well send that as well because it's quite heavy. Okay, we're at 83, so I should be able to buy plenty of arrows then.
Oh, hello.
I don't want that many.
Well done. Be sure not to get yourself.
Okay, cool. I don't like having. I like having the sword in that slot for some reason. So this might take a while again, but. Ah, one of the reasons is because I have a fragrant ring on again and I need the thief ring on. Wow, this is doing a lot more damage now, that's good. Definitely worth upgrading. Where's he gone? I just want him to de-aggro. See, they're not walking towards us because I don't think they will aggro us from this range with the thief ring on. Which is good because it means we can just sort of stay here and snipe him when he is stood in his normal position, but sometimes he doesn't go back down there. Or it takes him a while to, at least. Come on. They still stood in position. Oh, one of them's coming. Can we kill him first, though? There we go. See, it can take a while if you're not doing big damage with a bow like we having trouble with, but it's worth it. You get a lot of souls, and it makes that area a lot easier. The annoying thing now, though, is that the enemies that are out here are really irritating, and a couple of them are very powerful. One thing that is quite funny, though, is that if you get them right, they end up running off the edge. Oh, that was not getting it right. I think it's that guy. He'll just run. He'll run straight towards you, so he runs off the edge. Yep, there we go. That guy does come up towards you. And he can roll up there if you're unlucky. Or he can do that. Oh. Right, the next area is the worst because it's full of gold skeletons. And they are horrific. I'm better off. I'm not going to be able to lock on from here. Ah, we can see what Firestorm does. Right, it did kill them both, but it very nearly killed me as well. So yeah, you can see why Firestorm is worth having. It can be easier to just run past those guys, because if you manage to run down this hallway far enough, they won't aggro. But in this next bit, there are some really irritating enemies. Let's see, what ring have I got on now? Thief ring. Haven't got very much magic. What I need to do here, actually, is use soul remains, which attract enemies towards them. So it's good that we've got quite a few. That's actually the boss room down there. And what we can do with the soul remains is throw them over there, and the enemy will just run off the edge because it wants the soul remains. Now there are quite a few of them, and they have a really horrible attack, that one there. But if we come through here, he's here, And as soon as he dies, they stop spawning. But you can get really, really unlucky, because if that hits you just once, it can do you an awful lot of damage. Oh, he's still there. I'm not sure why that one didn't despawn, but thankfully it is subject to fall damage like the rest of them are. I'm trying to think how many more of those Reapers there are. Because as far as I remember, the best tactic for getting past them is to just run. Yeah. I think it's because they're the little ones. They don't continually respawn, but that they're not reliant on the Reaper. I don't think there are any gold skeletons through here. I hope there aren't. No, there are not. Good. What are these like to magic? Quite weak. Which is a surprise. Right, so there is a way of getting through here with soul remains. If you can aim it in the right place, then the enemies will come after them, but you've got to be really careful. Okay, good. If you just manage to get past him down there, he won't follow. But it's a really, really horrible area. This is one of the levels that people, when they first play the game, that they have a huge amount of trouble with. Now this area is, there's loads of good stuff in here, but these lights explode if you get too close to them for too long. So we're going to ignore all of the good stuff because, crap. We can come straight back here if necessary once we've killed the boss. So, keep the magic on. I've got no spice, which is annoying, but I need the thief ring on for this next fight. So I'm going to use Firestorm straight away. Once you come in here, it doesn't actually start the fight straight away, but if we move along, yeah, he's pretty horrible. You're not wrong. The good thing for us is he's completely blind. And because we've got the thief ring on, what that means is that he cannot see us at all. So, what would ordinarily be the case is that if we were near him, he would hear us and attack. But because we've got the thief ring on, we can actually run around and he'll only attack at random. But if he does catch you, he does a lot of damage. The sword guy from Silent Hill, yeah, exactly. So I don't have anywhere near enough enough magic now to keep up with Firestorm, so I'm going to have to just hit him. But you can get him from behind, and it's not a huge amount of health, but basically, as long as you don't hit him from range, it should be okay. Because when you hit him from range, he does a bit of like a wild kind of scream, and jumps to the other side of the map. And he'll come down on you pretty hard then. The annoying thing is now, actually, my weapon is not great for fighting him. I don't think he's particularly weak to magic. So all we're actually doing is using a fairly low damage weapon to just poke away at him. Oh. Yeah, literally just jabbing at him. I think you can hear those pots, but I'm not sure. But given that I should have brought some grass into this fight really so I could charge up my magic, but I didn't actually think I would get through this level the first time, so yeah, see, he will charge after you occasionally. He does kind of figure out where you are at times. But yeah, if I'd realised that I was going to get to this boss room on the first try, I'd have loaded up on some grass. Not grass. Spice. And I would have just been able to Firestorm him twice in a row, and it would have just killed him outright. If you've got really high magic, like you've beat the game once and you're playing on New Game Plus, Firestorm will just kill him with one shot. Not with that normal swing that he does on that main attack that he does. That one there, I don't think you can. The hitbox is only in front of that, but for a lot of his attacks, they've got a bigger hitbox than you would expect them to have. I think he does get more aggressive as his health gets lower as well. Oh, yeah, see. He started doing more attacks each time I take a bit of his health off. So, we're actually going to end up clearing this world out today if I beat him, because the next boss is quite easy. Let's see. Oh, I don't have enough fire stones. There we go. All in all, this world, probably, the balance is not bad, because it probably has the easiest bosses of any of the worlds, but the most irritating levels. World 5 is probably worse overall, but the final area of World 5 is not too bad, really. Don't remember what I'll do now. Straight away I'll go back to the Nexus, get us back into soul form, and then we'll go back to that slug cave area, because there's some good bits in there. So I'll grab the stuff from in there, before we fight the final demon of the area. I don't know why, but when I do this, I never come up this side. I always go up the other side. This feels weird. This way. So what was that? 53,000 souls. So that's definitely worth leveling up a couple of times. Where is she? Up there. I'm going to do vitality a couple because it hasn't gone up for a while. I'll do intelligence. Do intelligence once and then magic up. Magic, there's a soft cap on magic at about 30. So once you get it up to 30, you don't do a huge amount more damage after that. Or it doesn't level up as much every time. So I'll get that up to 30 and then I'll start focusing on the other things. It's probably not worth it for another... until the next playthrough. What am I doing? Going back to the other Archstone. Okay, yeah, Altar of Storms. So you can see the next boss is literally right there. But we're going to go back and have a look at the area with all the slugs. I don't think there are any more items in here. So yeah, the lights explode if you stay near them for too long. But what we'll do is, yeah, they spit stuff, but their health is really low, so they're most dangerous when you get surrounded. But they do drop some useful items. So these are the sources of the sticky white slime, which enchants your weapon, which is good. Every time I do this area, I end up leaving something or getting a bit confused or a bit lost. Crap. Sometimes, if you can get away from them, it can be worth triggering those things on purpose. But they do have a lingering hitbox, so they can be really irritating because they can still do you damage even when you think that it's fully dissipated. So you have to make sure to stay away until it's completely gone. Don't think there are any more items on this upper bit unless they're over there. Nothing here. Oh. Yeah, I can never remember where all the slugs are in here. They're easy to kill, but if you're not paying attention, they can hurt you. This is where I start getting confused. I can't remember what any of the items in here are. Moonshade Stone, that's good. We can use that to upgrade the weapon a bit more. No, thank you. And they do hit through your shield quite easily. Right, I'm going to pay attention to my health here because I'm going to end up being stupid and not looking at it and not realising I've only got a couple of hits left. What's here? Soul, good. I can't remember if there's a ring in here. Ah, okay, this must be something good, but I can't remember what it is. But if there's 4 of them surrounding it, then it's got to be worthwhile. Whoa! That was one of those wandering lights. You see how bad they can be. Right, that's all of them. Hiltless, that's got a good weapon. Ronin ring. Okay, cool. So Hiltless is a really interesting weapon. I can't use it with my current stats. It's got no hilt. It looks constantly wet, and it you have to hold on to the blade because it doesn't have a hilt. So it cuts into your hands, which means it does huge damage, but it takes your life off constantly as well. So it's only really worth using if you're a build that has, you know, decent health. You can kind of offset it with rings as well, so it's not as bad. So you can use the Regenerator's ring to keep your health going up as the sword saps your health. Yeah, what a bugger. Yeah. So you can use it in that way, and it makes it a bit less of a kind of, I don't know what you would call it really, not a trick weapon, but you know. Okay, I think that's everything in here. So yeah, it's worth coming in here. I forgot those items were in there, the sword. And I think actually it gave us the Ronin's ring, which I don't know if we already had. Where's that? Master's ring we had. There it is. Yeah, reduced rate of weapon wear. Yeah, so that's new. So we're getting very close to the trophy for having all of the rings now. But straight away we'll move on to the next boss, because it is quite a cool one. And it's fairly easy, and it opens up a good soul farm for us as well. And also it has some of the best music. Right, so this is kind of a trick fight because there's no way we can take all of these on in just a normal way. Even though I've got magic, there's no way to beat all of these at once. But if you explore the level a bit, that was risky. Then your eye is drawn to this item down here. Oh no! Okay, we're in trouble now. Because I need to send some equipment back because my equip load is too high. Hiltless, send that back. Don't need the longbow at the minute, send that back. Right, does it weigh any more than 10? Yes, I can use it. Okay. That nearly turned out terribly. So Now we've got Storm Ruler, which is the weapon that we can take on all of these enemies with. Uh-oh. Although, I have realised that I'm now heavily equipped, so I can't roll properly. So what I'm going to do, take the gloves off. Ah, it's not enough. Take the coronet off. So I can fast roll again now. Right, good. So now we can fight them. And actually, the longer this fight goes on, the easier it gets. But you can use this house to kind of shield yourself a little bit from them. And what we can do is miss them completely. You missed. There we go. So you've got to wait for them to come overhead. But once you do, it messes them up big time. Come on. And we need to take as many of them out as possible. Oh, we got two at once there, that was good. Take this guy. What's this item? Holy arrows, cool. Can't use them, great. Come on, someone come overhead. Yep, you next, come on. Okay, so how many are left? Not that many, it doesn't look like. We'll maybe come outside now. It's risky, but no, he's too far away. Right, he's just shot a load of things at us. Ah, no. Right, hide again. It does quite big damage, the Storm King. The other ones are not so bad. It can be worth getting rid of them before you fight him. Gonna fire stuff again now? Yep. Okay, I'm dead. I've got Storm Ruler now though, so it's not too bad. So I could jump straight back in there and just take him on again straight away. We don't need to watch that a second time. So the first thing I'm going to do is get back to the house. Also need to make sure I get my souls because I don't want to lose 21,000. Oh, I didn't get that in time. Too far away? No, fine. So the actual main Storm King won't come in close until we've killed most of the smaller ones, which is why you have to take a lot of them out first. If they will actually fly anywhere near overhead, would be really helpful. The only thing with this weapon is it degrades super fast. So the red bar next to the weapon on the bottom left is how kind of worn out the weapon is. So we barely use this and it's like starting to wear out already. Come on. No, I think they're going to stop coming so close. Good. Come on, more, please. No, not you. Oh, I did kill one, that's fine. Right, it's coming in close now. That means we've done enough. No, I need to be right underneath him, which is difficult when the smaller ones are around because they'll get you. Right, run away a bit. I can get this last one. There we go. And now it's just him. I can stay away from his bits and pieces now because they don't. No, they don't go through the wall. And his eye takes way more damage than the rest of him. Oh no! Oh, I did get it. His health bar didn't disappear. You can use the walls to your advantage as well, not just the one that's in front of the house, but... Come on. Ah, he's too far away now. Oh no, he's not. So I'll scoop a few items while he's turning around. Oh, still another. I thought they were all... I'm not sure if one of them keeps respawning maybe, but... Oh, you're kidding me. Ooh, one more might do. I don't think we'll get it in this time though. No. Come on, fire your little things. Good. Oh, come on. There we go. Can't get one more in from here though, I don't think. We're not in a rush. We can wait for him to come back. Same thing, hide around the corner. There we go. No. There we go. Excellent. Right, we need to do some hoovering here. Because there are loads of soul items. Although most of them are probably not going to use, but I can't remember which ones are which. So the Cloudstone shards are dropped by the rays when they die. And we don't really need them for any weapon that we're ever going to use. So it's not all that worth picking them up. But I can never remember which items are the ones that are useful and which ones are not. Oh, I've got the wrong weapon. There are some crystal lizards down here as well. Can't remember what type of stones they drop. Let's see. Moonshade stone, that's exactly what we need. Okay, good. Don't think there's anything else down here though. I think that item over there... Oh no, I was going to say I think that's something that the rays have dropped, but it's clearly not, it's on a corpse. Hero soul. Hope I don't get rusty. What, you mean actual rust or like rusty crap at the game? Like out in the rain, you mean? Yes. I do like this area actually because item will exceed character. Why? What's it giving me? Oh, Cloudstone, okay. Yeah, it's good in the photo mode because the rain stays and you do get obviously like quite good water effects on your character. So I do like this area for the sake of like taking photos and stuff. I'm not sure what I can do with these souls now, so let's... Oh, nearly lost that. Let's go back to Yuria and see if she's got any more fun spells now that we've got this. Let's see. What was I just going to look at? Ah, World Tendency, that was it. So, Archstone of the Shadow Men is now almost... Yeah, it is. It's pure white. So, when we go back there, we can now get that bit of treasure that was by the bit that Patches kicked us into. So we'll go back there in a second.
Are you certain you wish to learn?
I've already told you this. You've already taught me some pretty nasty spells, so... Hard Demon Soul. Do I want that at the minute? I know I need it for the Platinum Trophy. Yeah, I think I need that. I'll have that offer.
Thank you.
I'm not sure how much I'm actually going to end up using it, but it's necessary for the trophy, so I'll take it.
You have your wits about you.
What else does he have? Yeah, I've got 5,000. I might as well have protection of him. Don't know if I need Iron Demon Soul for something else though, so I don't know whether it's worth taking that at the minute. Warding. What are the other options for that? Ward. Yeah, I will take that now actually, because I don't think Yuria has anything else to sell us that needs the Iron Demon Soul, so that's fine. Right, now we'll level up a bit.
Thou seekest, then touch the demon.
Ah.
I am here.
1 second, love. I'm going to see how much strength I need to use the compound bow. White bow we definitely can't use. Yeah, we need 30 strength, that's not happening. Compound short bow is 18, we're on 14 at the minute. Compound long bow is 22. 40 physical attack. Yeah, it's probably not worth me leveling my strength up to 18 at this point. So I'll make do without the bow, or without that particular bow. Magic I'll go 30 and then I won't take that any higher. Not for this playthrough anyway. Intelligence, I think we're close to getting another level on that. But I can't remember. I'm just looking it up. How much more we need in order to get another magic slot. Let me see. Intelligence 30. So I'll do one more on there for the. Yeah, I'll do 2. Endurance. How much we can equip. I suppose it's probably a good idea to start putting faith up.
Arthur, may thy strength help.
So I've got. What miracles has he got that he can just sell me straight up? Oh, 13,000. I'll tell you what I'm going to get. I'll get Evacuate. Because that really is handy. 14, so I think these are worth 2 each. Yep. So we'll get Evacuate.
Oh, do you have further offerings?
Cool. And then attune it. Excellent. So now we can just warp straight out of areas instead of having to go back to an Archstone if necessary. So now we'll go back to World 4 and we'll go into that bit that Patches kicked us down into, because that item that was there is going to be reachable now. Although I've made a slight mistake in that I no longer have a bow on me, which means I can't kill this guy from above with the bow. Oh, I can't be bothered, I'll just firestorm it. We only need to come here for one thing anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, we got the War Scythe off him. That's quite a rare drop, I think. So, where are we going? In here. Worth dropping in? No, it would just damage me. If we come back down, all that rubble should have, yeah, knocked it down, so it's on the floor now. Magic Sword Makoto. So, this sword is wanted by a particular NPC who will attack us if we have it. So we need to go and see what he's got to say about it. In fact, I'll use Evacuate because why not? I've got it now. And it's a good job I realised just then, because we're now in body form and the next NPC is actually quite difficult to beat. So need to make sure to go back into soul form before we go and fight him. it gives you different dialogues depending on whether you have the weapon on you or not. If you go to him and you haven't got it, he just sort of explains about the weapon and says, "Oh, if you happen to come across it, then please bring it to me and I'll be your best friend." But we're just going to take it straight to him. I don't know what my item load is at the minute actually, because I'm quite high. Let's give everything to Thomas that we don't currently need. Let's see, what have we got? Don't need the stones. Never use bright water. Never use throwing knives. I don't know how heavy kunai are actually. 2.2 overall, so I might as well give them. Sticky white slime we can't use anyway at the minute because we're already using a magic weapon, so it won't let us. Let's see. All of these can go. Don't need storm ruler on us at the minute. Don't need any of these holy arrows. So that's all okay. Oh, we need to actually get the thing off him that we came here for. Magic sword Makoto. Cursed katana. Named for a giant. Countless unique teeth have been carved into its blade. Cursed weapons are said to devour the wielder's essence and rob their warmth. So it does, where is it? Huge amounts of bleeding damage. So 327 bleeding damage it does. But we can't use it because we don't have the right stat requirements. But we are going to go and give it to the man who does. He's right back at the beginning of World 4. Although, yeah, initially we'll have to kill the skeleton. We don't want him getting involved in this fight. Yeah, I'm a bit busy, mate. I'm very... Yeah, good, you've got a proposition, but... got a skeleton trying to kill me.
Come here. I have a proposal. Do not be afraid. You have much to gain.
Okay, talk to me then.
I am Satsuki. I seek a keepsake of my father. Have you seen the sword inscribed Makoto?
I just so happen to have it in my pocket.
Demon souls, if you can help me find it.
So, we don't actually need the weapon, so we might as well give it to him.
You have found the Makoto. Bless your good fortune. Now, just...
Yes, I will.
Yes, yes. This is she. This luster. It's finally mine. But could this sword really be as deadly as this?
Oh, I don't like where this is going, Satsuki.
There is only one way to find out.
Yeah, he straight up just betrays us. Of course he does. If you can guard him for long enough, it will actually kill him, but it takes so long that it's not really worth it. He's not too bad to fight. Particularly if you have Firestorm. And get the weapon again straight away. The first time I did this quest, I was really annoyed because I got the weapon, brought it to him, gave it to him, and halfway through fighting him I didn't realise that I was still in body form and somebody invaded. So I killed him, and before I could pick up the weapon, the person that had invaded me online killed me, and then when I came back the weapon was gone, so I didn't have it anymore. So it was really annoying. So this is the first time I've actually had this weapon and managed to hold on to it for any or as you're supposed to. Let's see, the next thing that I'm probably going to do, we'll go back to the gates of Boletaria and we'll go and fight Merelda. So she's the king's executioner. And she's in a secret area that we can only access with White World tendency, which is now open. So if we didn't have, it's not quite pure white, but almost pure White World tendency, we wouldn't be able to come through this area. But there's quite a few Black Phantoms through here. They don't really drop anything that good, to be honest. They're just Dregling ones. I don't really know the point in them being Black Phantoms because they're quite weak. I don't know why it wouldn't make sense for them to just appear as normal Dreglings in here, but... Hardstone, I can't remember what any of these items are. Souls, good. Is that what all of them are? Yep. I think... Nope, nothing down here. I think there are more Black Phantoms just here as well. Just as we walk up here. But, yeah, and they're all Dreglings. Yeah, see, they're all really weak. So I don't know what the point of making them Red Phantoms is. Doesn't seem to have any kind of effect other than just sort of them not being there and suddenly appearing and, you know, giving you a bit of a shock. Blue-eyed Knight helmet, don't need that at all. In fact, just in case I'm not far off my item burden, I'm going to send that straight back to storage. And here is Meralda. So she's just round this corner. Can we see her? She's just inside there, I think. Can't remember if she appears at the left or right. Yeah, there she is. You can see her axe. Hello. That was silly. Let's see how you handle this. Oh, didn't have the chance to cast it. Come on. Yeah, she's quite resilient. There's a Red Phantom version of her that you can fight as well if you've got Black World tendency, and that one is horrible. Oh, that did a lot more damage than I was expecting it to. That felt cheap. But you get her gear, and it's quite good actually. I usually use it. It's got good physical resistance, good magical, not quite as good fire as what we're using, but at this point in the game there really aren't that many fire enemies left for us. It's a lot lighter as well, which is good. So I think I might be able to equip all of it. Let's see. Binded boots. No, I'm on 52% equip load, so probably take the gloves off. But the rest of it is pretty good. We can still fast roll as well. So there are some good items in here as well. But some of them are difficult to get to. You have to drop down to some bits quite carefully. We've already got the poison resistance ring once. There is a ladder that goes all the way down, but we need items that are just below us. So you have to drop, and it's really finicky. And there was one time when I managed to drop down onto this fine, and then I actually just walked straight off. I did the hard bit. Now I can't remember what we drop to now. Ooh. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what I did before. Fortunately, we can go back and just go straight back down there, but if I do that again, I've wasted loads of souls. And I think all those red phantoms appear every time you go down there, which is really irritating. Let's see. Yep, hello fellas. And they only drop crescent moon grass, so it isn't even worth killing them every time. This guy's worth it though. Is that just more crescent? Yeah. Right, we've got nobody else to kill, so I might as well use Firestorm on them all. It's worth waiting for them to come close. It's just crescent again? Yeah. God, we've got so much on us. I never had this problem before in my first playthrough because I did it as a pure strength build, and so I was raising my endurance and everything as well, and it was just never a problem because my character was so strong. So it's weird to have to actually manage my inventory for once. It's the same in all Souls games actually. Whenever I've played through Dark Souls or anything like that, I always tend to go for a strength build. So actually having to mess around with inventory management is just something completely new to me. Right, let's actually climb down. Because my souls are right at the bottom. I don't think there are any more. Oh no, they're not, they're there. Oh god, right, how do I drop down to that then? Oh right, that's the first bit I did. Right, okay, I'm going to risk it because it was worthwhile for the amount of souls I had. If I die again, then when I come back I won't, I'll just climb down properly. Right, there we go, that was well done. It's when you turn around that it's a problem. Right, so where the hell am I supposed to drop to here? I've done this before, but I cannot for the life of me remember where I'm supposed to go. Oh my god, I nearly did it again. It's that bit, isn't it? It must be. So if I... God, that's narrow. No. I won't bother retrieving them this time, it's just not worth it. The stuff at the bottom is more worth it than those souls are, so it's fine. And at this stage, I suppose, I can farm the Storm King Archstone for souls if I need to. Come here, you. No. No, he's gone. No, Firestorm wouldn't. You've got to actually be able to have the time to do it. The only problem with it, making it so powerful, it does have a small sort of cast time that you need to wait for. It's still absolutely, like, nowhere near as long as it should be, considering how powerful the spell is. If you can get it in, there's really few enemies in the game that it won't take down in almost one hit. Yeah, my souls are there. I'm not going to bother. Let's just go down. I'm pretty sure... Is that the only item that's on one of those wooden things? And this is brushwood armor, which is... I can't remember whose armor that is. It's the same as one of the NPCs. So this is the bit that you're supposed to drop down to, I think, from above. On this side, so you then have to run across this. But, actually, there's no need for me to be here anymore. I'm going to have to get used to using Evacuate, it's so useful. Let's see, the brushwood set. I can't remember who it's. One of the NPCs wears this armor, but I can't remember who it is. Oh, it's Bior's armor with the big spike on the top. There we go. So you see that big spike there.
You have a heart of gold.
And there he is. He's got the big spike on as well.
Our
You got anything
great
interesting
king
to
was a
say?
magnanimous leader. He was stolid, spirited, caring of his subjects. He fought valiantly against the vile and depraved. The seditious claims that our Lord brought this scourge upon us, they could only be fabrications woven by jealous conspirators. That must be it. It must be.
I'm afraid you might be disappointed with the real answer there, buddy. This guy's supposed to disappear, but I can't remember when it is.
Sorry.
Yeah, he stopped talking to us altogether now, he's not interested. But he is supposed to disappear at some point, and I cannot remember what it is that triggers him to leave. So the last thing I'm going to do is see if I can upgrade the sword again. Because what have we got left to do now? We've done all of World 2, all of World 4. We need to do 3 probably next. And then probably all of 5 at one time. Which is, I've been kind of putting that off. I could have done it by now, but I hate it, so I really don't like going to World 5, so we'll see how that works. Required Moonshadestone Shard, so I don't know where... Oh, we can buy those off Blige, I think, for about 3,000 each, so I don't have enough souls to do that now. So, yeah, that's probably going to be it for today. What's this say? Visions of Demons, yes, indeed. So yeah, that's more or less it. So, hopefully that was an entertaining stream. It went a whole lot better than the last one, where I kept messing everything up. Although, unfortunately today, the first 10 minutes of the stream or so didn't work properly. So, I killed Adjudicator in that time and got a trophy for doing it, but it wasn't actually on the stream. So I'll upload that. That'll go up as a video on YouTube. I'll just add that on because I've still got the recording of it. So I'll stick that on there, and we'll get it all sorted so it's all one thing. So at least, you know, if anyone wants to watch it back, then it will be possible to do so. So get rid of the weapons. And that's not really yeah, there we go, victorious. That's about how I feel with this stream. We've done quite well. We've got quite a few trophies. Yeah, there we go. a few trophies, and we've made some good progress, leveled up the character quite a lot. So all in all, a very good stream. So if you tuned in, then thank you very much. And if you're watching after the fact, then I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, we'll go again next time when we'll probably do Upper Latria, try and take on man-eaters there, who are horrible, but the Firestorm should make it a lot easier. And then we'll see where we go after that, maybe go into World 5. So yeah, a world of pain awaits us probably in the next stream. So tune in if you'll enjoy seeing me struggle and cry. But yeah, until then, see you next time.